Welcome back to Zodiac Trophies, and in today's video we are doing first impressions for Retrorealms' Halloween game. Man, I am gassed for this. I love Halloween, massive, lifelong fan of the franchise. It came as part of a 2-pack with Ash versus the Evil Dead as well. So yeah, plenty of content there, because not since like the Atari in the 80s, and I'm old, man, this is before my time, has there been an officially licensed Halloween game. So it's about time we had one, and we've got one here from the 2D kind of side scroller hack and slash throwback type thing. I'm all there for it, man. I absolutely love Halloween, and yeah, whatever they churn out, I'm gonna buy. You know, I can't fault that franchise. I mean, it's ridiculous. Most of the films are ridiculous, but I love it to pieces, man. And this is a proper nostalgia run for me. So you can play as Michael Myers, obviously Ash versus the Evil Dead as well. Laurie Strode, Kelly Maxwell, who I think is part of the TV series for Evil Dead, but there's plenty of potential for DLC. Yeah, I reckon get Jamie Lloyd, get Judith Myers, Sheriff Brackett, Ben Tramer. The possibilities are kind of endless with that. I think you can get loads of people in and give it a bit of replay value. So I won't spoil the story to you. There's loads of Easter eggs in it and loads of twists. There's a boss later on which is absolutely sick, and as a fan of the series I proper marked out for. But yeah, basically the Overlord takes Judith's tombstone and says, you ain't having it back unless you do all my bidding and killing, and now you've got to get that tombstone back. So you start off in Smith's Grove, and what I will say is this is like a training level. It's going to take a bit of while to get used to. You got to learn those clunky controls, especially with Michael. He's very slow. That is one thing I will say, and you can get frustrated at times. Performing aerial attacks especially is difficult, but once you get the hang of it, you know, it's like any game, isn't it? But it's a proper throwback. It's meant to be difficult, so I'm completely fine with it being a bit clunky and that type of thing. You'll spend a lot of time switching between the Nightmare realm and the reality realm, if you will, and getting those collectibles in, which for Michael are pumpkins. This changes per character, and picking up tickets that you can spend in the shop later on, as you can see here, and just playing around with the Nightmare realm, which allows you to get to these tickets and like collectibles and upgrades, things like that. At the end of the level you get your typical kind of breakdown summary, so you can go back and replay and get a better score, which gives you more currency. In terms of the bosses, they are rock solid, man. You get this lovely like little video package for them, which I thought was really cool. But the one key thing I will advise to you is patience. I was running in trying to get them all killed nice and quick. It don't work. You got to learn those patterns and take your time. Also, they added in loads of little cool Easter eggs, man. Like, anyone that's big time fan of the franchise know, is he her brother? Is he Laurie Strode's brother or not? They kind of put bits like this tongue-in-cheek, which I thought was really cool. I noticed a lot of things. Phelps' garage, for example, obviously in the original film, that's where he gets his first set of overalls from. The Haddonfield level, you can see what I think is Lanny being pushed around by the kids trick-or-treating, and I love little things like that. But yeah, massive mark for the franchise. So there you go. Your shop obviously got all your upgrades, which makes going back and visiting levels easier, because you're going to need it, man. Later on, as you can see here, post Halloween, like Haddonfield levels, the difficulty spikes, man. You're going to get absolutely battered, so those upgrades come in nice and handy. In between, the game menu's really cool. You got this Retrorealms like back of house. I tried to escape and got a trophy for it, which I thought was quite funny. But they've got all your making of videos, showing you a bit of insight into the developers and that kind of thing, which I thought was really cool added touch, man. It shows that a lot of kind of heart and soul went into the game. They just didn't churn out a game for the franchise, sorry. You know, they're fans as well, which is always nice to see. And you unlock these dioramas, which you can look at as well, which is a nice touch. And basically is for those completionists of you that will go for the platinum and, you know, want 100% the game. You can buy all these upgrades here. And there was like a Halloween pitchfork from Halloween 5. I thought it was sick, man. Like, there's nice little touches there that keep fans like me happy. So all in all, I'm just going to say it's an absolutely solid game. The price tag, it is pricey. For what it is pricey, and it's not a big game. But other than that, solid game. If you're a fan of the franchise and you're old like me and you're from this era, you're going to love it. I would say pick it up, man. You won't be disappointed. I had an absolute blast this. So over the next couple of weeks, you're going to get some content from this. So hope you enjoyed the video, and see you next time.